Sport International Raceway, rounds 6 and 7 of the 2011 Parts Canada Superbike Championship Series. Right now I am with one of our amateur stars in the series this year, Kristopher Garvie from Caledon, Ontario. Kristopher, welcome to Most Sport.
Thanks, Frank.
Good to see you again, kid.
Good to see you again, too.
You getting around there okay?
Yeah, finding my way around. Up until this week, I only had 3 sessions here due to an incident that happened at a track here a month ago. So trying to learn my way around here, but be safe at the same time and fast.
Do we need to do a comparison percentage-wise here? Are you running at 100% this weekend?
No, not yet.
No?
Not yet. Not yet. Just still learning my way around some of the blind corners and blind peaks and stuff. So not at 100% yet. But
speaking of peaks, it has been an up and down. We've seen peaks and valleys in your finishing positions and in your riding this year. At this point in time, in the Inside Motorcycle sponsored Amateur Sport Bike Championship, you have the points lead.
Yes, I do.
Want to talk about that?
It's a healthy lead, thank God, and it's a big change from our season opener at ICAR when I had hurt myself and wasn't sure if I'd be able to continue the season. So I'm glad it's a good lead and that we've got through the ups and downs, and because at some points it was pretty deterring, but just had to keep pushing. And it's a good lead, but this weekend it's hard to pull it back because you always want to race for that day, but sometimes you have to ride smart to bring home the championship. So we're going to see what's going to happen, and that came with maturity through advice from you of just bring it home, and advice from my uncle who's key, and some guys at Kawasaki. So we'll see how it pans out.
Great stuff. So you've got a bit of a cushion in the amateur sport bike class.
Yes.
In our K&N Performance Filter sponsored amateur superbike class, we reverse positions a bit. You got some catching up to do.
I have a lot of catching up to do.
Can you do it?
Anything's possible, but I had the DNS, did not start from Montreal. When I had hurt my shoulder, they wouldn't let me go out. So had I even placed, I think, 4th or 5th in that, I'd be in the lead in that championship too, but can't be too greedy. It's just part of the game, and anything's possible at Mosport. A lot of the boys brought their super bikes out where I just have my little 600s, so it's possible. Nothing's impossible, but we'll see what happens.
Let's talk about the guys that are making it tough for you. Jody Greening in particular, and Amty Nawas.
Yeah, they're some good competitors, good guys to race with. Greening brought a super bike this weekend, so all the power to him, and I know he knows his way around Mosport well. He did well at the amateur race last year here, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can have a good clean race and bring everything home with a championship and safe. So maybe 2 championships.
Right on. Well, if you run a smart race, chances are you may not make it to the podium in the sport bike class, but almost certainly I'm anticipating seeing you on the podium in the super bike class, and preferably both classes.
I would like to be on the podium in both classes, but we'll see how the race pans out and try and let things settle in the race and push, but not too hard where we're risking too much. But in superbike I really need to push.
Podiums, of course, Kristopher, are where you can acknowledge that people have made it possible for you and I to be talking right now. This is a great opportunity as well.
Yes, sir. It is. I would like to thank everybody that's helped me, especially my Uncle Ray, my crew chief, my parents, my girlfriend Sarah, and then other big key sponsors, Kawasaki, BikeLawyer.ca, Kahuna Power Sports. Huge help from Track Sport Technologies, tuning the bike and getting everything ready. Harold Surian from Wally Racing, setting up all the suspension. Pirelli Tires, of course. Pro 6 Cycle has been a really big help, getting some coaching from them, especially at the regionals. There's been so many people that have helped me, and I'm so lucky to have them, especially Tony at Blue Streak Racing for parts, getting me parts very fast. And God for keeping us safe.
Well said indeed. I want to run this comparison by you and just ask for an opinion on this one, Kristopher. It just came to mind. At ICAR, you qualified fastest in both the Inside Motorcycles class and the K&N Filters class.
Yes, sir.
And you crashed.
Yes, sir.
At St. Eustache, Amty Nawas qualified fastest for both of those same classes, and then he crashed. Interesting comparison. Your thoughts? At
St. Eustache, he didn't crash, though. I think at St. Eustache, no.
No, sorry, it was Shubenacadie.
Shubenacadie,
I stand corrected,
yeah.
Shubenacadie.
All I can say is that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. It is what it is, and I guess it could be a bit of bad luck. And we're all competitors and friends off the track. On the track, we obviously want to beat each other, but nobody wants to see anybody get hurt. So when Amzy fell, that's not my wishes, and I'm sure when I fell, that's not his wishes. But hopefully everybody's safe this weekend, and qualifying is qualifying. A race is a different story.
Great stuff. Well, this is qualifying day. You guys are obviously getting busy here,
yes,
Kristopher,
sir.
so we're going to leave you to it.
Okay.
And hope that you come off the track with a smile on your face, that you have fun up there most of the
Thanks a lot, Frank. And I just want to thank all the marshals and all the CSBK staff and Parts Canada and Kevin Graham and Colin and everybody for trying to get this Canadian Superbike racing a step further and a step further. It's going great.
Looks like they're doing a good job.
They're doing an awesome job. Thanks a lot. Thanks.
Kristopher Garvie.